So January's been done, we're at the end of February, we're in a pretty strong position in the league. It's been a relatively successful first season in the Football League, in my opinion, and we're going to look to continue making it even better. Welcome back to Buxton 2.0. Yes, welcome back everyone. We start on the transfer page. Of course, we've had the January transfer window now. No incomings for us, but 5 outgoings, 3 of them on loans. Andrew Walsh to Northwich, Rory Wilson to Barrow, Ryan Richardson to Solihull Moors. Then Joe Scott, who of course contract was up at the end of the season. We have decided to cash in on him. He's gone to Chesterfield for £47,500. I could have got a lot more for him had we sold him in the summer or even last year. But we cashed in. He's gone to play for a team in the division below, above us. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he does there. Maybe we bring him back at some point in the future. He's only 24. And Rocker Rees, who we signed on a free in August, we've sold him to Boston United for £12,000. And I think he only played a cup game for us. Yes, he played one cup game, conceded 4 goals, and then we made 12 grand on him, which is quite nice considering obviously we are big in debt. The board has slashed the wage budget as well because of this, so we are now well and truly over a wage budget, which is another reasoning behind selling Joe Scott. But since we're last here, obviously the end of December, beating Port Vale and Cambridge, we beat Bradford City 1-0, Sam Bell scoring the only goal in this game for us. We then lost 2-1 to Salford, Dixon scoring for us, put us ahead before the 85th minute. Kitchen equalised and Pramo with a penalty in the 93rd minute to seal the game for Salford. We beat Mansfield 1-0, Blasic in the 92nd minute. It's time for us to get a last minute winner before losing 1-0 to Exeter, 22nd minute, Simon Sire scoring for them. 2-0 over Bristol Rovers, Bell and Doyle scoring befefore losing 2-0 to Tranmere, and a goal from Feeney and a goal from Kean Williams, giving them all 3 points. And then our inconsistent form continued, beating Southend 5-1, 2 from Hugo, 1 from Edworthy, 1 from Linares and 1 from Dixon. Drawing 2-2 with Auden, Bell and Stewart, putting us 2-1 up after Will Swan put them 1-0 ahead, equalised in the 84th minute. And then last time out, we lost 1-0 to AFC Wimbledon on the stroke of half time. So league table wise, we're in 17th place, we're 15 points clear of the drop zone, 20 points off playoffs with a game in hand over them as well. Playoffs are not going to happen this year, but we're going to look forward to playing Bournemouth, who are 19th, and Sutton, who are 23rd. It should help continue our hopefully good run and lead us towards a mid-table finish this season. So you can see Bournemouth 19th place, just a point behind us. They could go above us with a win, or they will go above us with a win, I should say. Did I pick my team? I didn't fully. Okay, Blasic is out with an injury. He's got a sports hernia, so he's going to miss a couple of weeks. We'll bring Wheatley onto the bench for him. We could do with taking Collier out, so Bobby May will come in. Of course, Bobby May, you can see, is also leaving. He's joining Sligo Rovers on a free transfer in August. But we'll give him some game time before. We've got Murray Jones, Lowe, Hewlett, Feeney, Finley, May, Rowe, O'Brien, Edworthy, Bell and Hugel starting today for us. And yeah, hopefully we can come out of this episode with back-to-back wins. And, just continue moving forward. We are going to tell them we owed them after last time. We want to get some revenge. I honestly can't remember what happened last time, but we want to get revenge. They are playing with a 4-4-2, and we generally do alright against a 4-4-2 in this formation. So we will see what happens today. We are in the blue, they are in the white. And it's nearly corner for us. Bell to deliver towards the back post. Hewlett's header, but straight in terms of Simkin, who was proactive there, coming off his line, anticipating where the header was going to go. A quick goal kick downfield, and Junior is in. A couple of touches, hits the post, and we will clear out. And just like that, you can see how quickly this game can go from end to end. Both teams relatively poor efforts in the end, but a devastating counter-attack from Boreham Wood, and here's Junior just knocking it forward, but there's nobody ahead of him. Finley, back to Feeney. O'Brien, a bit of space to turn, finds Bell, who's got a pocket space as well, and drives forward and hits one, clips the bar, goes over. And in the opening 3 minutes, both teams have now hit the woodwork in this game. You see there's a handful of other games going off at the moment as well. May's free kick sinking. I thought had missed that then, but does come and claim. There's nobody making a run forward this time like there was last time. In fact, there now is, but the kick is off target. Lowe brings it down and brings it forward. Crosses towards Hugill. Great header, but just a bit high and wide. And it's been an entertaining start to this game. Plenty of chances. We're going to encourage. We've got another corner. Towards the back post once again. Feeney's header again. And over the bar this time. And is this going to be one of the games where we dominate, have so many chances, but end up losing 1-0? Hopefully not. Hopefully we can find a goal. You can see rain is starting to fall as well. Finley now into O'Brien. It's a great ball behind for Bell. Tries to pull it across. And Hugo flicks the header towards goal, but the angle was too tight off the deflection. He probably would have been better off letting it go out for a corner. But he tried to flick the header and it went out instead for a goal kick. And the game is suddenly quietened down a little bit as we come towards half-time. Just the 2 shots from Boreham Wood, none on target. We have a free kick, dangerous position. This is where we'd like Blasic, but instead we've got May, who curls one around the wall, hits the post, and we get a tap in. Kieran Edworthy giving us the goal to put us ahead. If you're wondering why I'm a bit more reserved, it's early on in the morning. We're recording this, so, you know, respectful. In fact, I think it was a save from Sinkin, and the defenders cannot clear, and Edworthy taps in, gives himself an applause, and we do have the lead in this game. And here is the goal scorer, Edworthy, back to Lowe. Play it back to Edworthy, instead it goes to Rowe. O'Brien in for Hugo, shot is blocked. Cleared out. Feeney brings it down, plays it to May. Now Hewlett has space and time. Rowe had an opportunity to play a through ball for the overlapping run. Here's Bell. He does find Lowe. Can he find a cross? He's going to go into Rowe instead. Into feet of Edworthy. Lays it off the bar. It's a lovely team goal for Sam Bell's 6th goal of the season. It's 2-0. 2 quick fire goals. The flag has gone up though. Edworthy was offside. Ooh, it's very, very tight. Very, very tight. And it does remain at 1-0. Goal kick. We win the ball in the air. Hugill hits one from range and it's over the bar. And I think Hugo might be trying a bit too hard to score in this game. We do go into half-time 1-0 up though. Things are going well, but you are capable of even better. We're going to take off Finley for Lule. I think we're going to take off Hugo for Wheatley as well. Do we make any other changes? Lucky on for Lowe. I'm just trying to look at fitness and keep players fresh. Bring on Doyle for Rowe. And then we'll keep that 1 sub just for a bit later on in the game. So 4 changes at half-time, in a half where we have looked very, very good. Apart from that opening counter-attack very early on, Boreham Wood haven't particularly threatened, which means they're going to score here with this highlight. They saved and Lucky clears out. Good save from Murray Jones as well, because it might have been nestling in the corner of the goal. Here comes Boreham Wood once again. Feeney heads clear. O'Brien turns out, beats his man. Forward to Edworthy. Bell. Poor ball because it was behind it, but he brings it forward. And there's a lot of space for Lord here. Acres of space. We need to get men in the box. Can he find a cross? So Brian, who does cross towards Bell. And that one is 2-0. It is Sam Bell with the goal. And I think we're going to go cautious here. We are comfortable at this point in the game. We are very comfortable at this point in the game. So I want to try and keep hold of this clean sheet. Cautious should hopefully get us easing up a little bit as well. We're going to obviously try and keep fitness levels up, and on the hour mark, we are going to take off Bobby May for Collier as well. He's not having a great game and on a booking, so we will take him off. I didn't particularly want to use Collier in this game because of his fitness levels, but I don't want to leave a man on that's going to potentially make a mistake and get himself sent off and throw this game away. So I think they call it game management. That's what we're going with anyway. Here's Doyle. Can't find Edworthy on the first attempt, but he picks up the second ball. And now Collier looks forward once again for Edworthy. Tight angle, pulls it back to Lucky. Aches a space for Bell, takes a touch, 3-0. Game, set, and match. 3 goals, all 3 points are coming back to Buxton. And yeah, this is good. In what is, in theory, the harder game of the episode, we've looked incredible. We have looked incredible. It's a good finish as well. Bell had so much space in the box there. We do stay in 17th place as it stands, but we move to 3 points of Grimsby and Gillingham as well. So there is an opportunity next time out to potentially move up a couple of places. Ball won then. Bell slides one into Wheatley. It's a wonderful ball, and how has Ethan Wheatley missed that? Once in a while, he's not playing too much this season. That is the reason. It's such a good through ball from Bell, and it's a poor miss. Here's looking that far side now. Doyle into Collier. Doyle once again, Lucky, crosses. Wheatley's header hits the post, can't get to the rebound, and scramble clear. And Wheatley's certainly trying here to bag a goal. It just doesn't seem to be working for him at the moment. Sutton are beating Bradford as well, so they do stay in the relegation zone at the moment, but that would be a huge shock. Ball forward, Hewlett's header just over the bar as well. Another player that's perhaps deserved a goal today. He's been very, very dangerous. Doyle with a free kick. Maybe a bit far out for a shot, but he does shoot, and Sinkin has to push it wide for a corner ball. It's a good shot in the end. And now Bell to deliver this corner to the near post. This time Feeney's header once again over the bar. And we've won most of them in the air this game. Doyle with the free kick now. Chips one forward. Edworthy's header just over the bar once again. So many shots in this game. We're into the final minutes of it. How many shots have we had? We will see when it pops up, hopefully. But it has been a comprehensive victory for us, really. Grundy to Battram. Knocks one forward, and Mulkey was surely offside, and he was offside. None of this delayed flags at this level, no VAR of course. Feeney with the free kick short to Lowell. 4-time whistle should be blown any minute, and that is the 4-time whistle. We've had 23 shots, 10 on target, scoring 3 goals. Sam Bell puts in a 10.0 average rating. Wonderful performance from him. And he is going to get the highest of praises in that one. Wonderful performance. Hopefully we can carry this on. As I say, I think playoffs are too much to ask for. 17 points. Now we've won that game with 11 games left to play. It would take an absolute miracle. But if we can finish, sort of, if we can aim for top half maybe, that would be lovely. But I just want to finish as high as possible this season. And Sutton, who got the win last time out, will be who we are playing in this second game of the episode. Just a one change from that lovely win against Boreham Wood. Collier returns to the team over Bobby May. So it's Murray Jones, Lowe, Hewlett, Feeney, Finley, Collier, Rowe, Bryan, Edworthy, Bell, and Hugill. And yeah, hopefully we can have a decent game again today. We can go and beat Sutton comfortably. We are back at home now as well, so trying to do it in front of our own fans, and just continue moving up the table, keeping morale high. building confidence. We are going to tell them, I'm just going to point my finger and tell them that we need to go and leave them in no doubt as to why we're favourites. Every time I see this, it doesn't really work out, but we're going to try once again to see if it does. Here, Sutton in the 4-2-3-1 as well. Of course, beating Bradford last time out, where I believe they finished with a win anyway. You can see they're in 23rd place. We are 17th. So a win for them could bring them out of the relegation zone. A win for us could move us up a couple of places. So let's go and kick this off and scroll down this table to see how things are going. And first highlight of the game, 8 minutes in, Evans clears. Feeney wins the header, Rowe over to O'Brien, who plays one out to Finley, space. Can he find a cross? He can, towards Rowe, whose header coming in. It's a horrible mistake from the goalkeeper, Bangora. Rowe scores with a header from the edge of the area. When you're scoring a header from there, it either has to be a absolutely insane header or a huge mistake, and that is a huge mistake. I think that was hitting the bar. I don't think it was going in before the keeper gets hand to it and somehow pushes it into his own goal, and that's why Sutton are struggling. Gillingham are playing at the moment. They are 0-0, and I believe Grimsby have already played. So they won. They're now 3 points ahead of us. So if Notts County find a goal against Gillingham like that, we do go above them into 16th place. We stay just the 3 points behind Grimsby. Gillingham have now equalised, and it makes it 14 points behind Southend, who are currently losing 2-0 to Cambridge as well. As we go in at half time, nothing happening more in our game. Things are going well, but you are capable of even better. And I'm going to take a risk here, and I'm going to replace the entirety of the front three. And Finley once again. And you know what, Feeney, we're going to make all 5 changes at half time, because why not? It's only 1-0 though, so we need to be smart. And I'm actually going to go back to cautious like we did last time out. Of course, last time we were 2-0 up, but this time it's just a 1. But yeah, I just wanted to play smart, sensible football, basically. Sutton are a lot more in this game than Bournemouth were. Gillingham are 3-3 with Notts County. It's a cracking game going off there. Southend have pulled a goal back as well. Ashworth's corner. Header clear by Hewlett. Wheatley's going to chase down Peters. Can't get a foot to block the cross. Ashworth hits one. It's over the bar. And let's encourage. Yeah, okay, that's why you shouldn't encourage when you 1-0 up. It's not gone down too well, but not much is happening in this game. It's going to tick out. Gillingham are 4-3 now. What a game that is with Notts County. We have 5 minutes left to play plus stoppage time. It remains 1-0. It hasn't been the best performance. It came from an error, and there's still time for that to change. Lowe looks forward, but nobody in that area. Lee clears and Thompson wins the header, but Rowe flicks it on. Lewis lumps it straight back forward to Harvey, pulls it across for Thompson. And Sutton have equalised in the 89th minute. And the subs that we brought on, Lucky on a 6.5, Wheatley on a 6.5, Linares on a 6.4. He's not great. We're going attacking. We demanded more. Can we go and find a late winner, or are we going to drop 2 points? We are going to drop 2 points. And I'm going to tell them that is unacceptable. Edworthy didn't have the best game. Neither did Murray Jones. Wheatley or Dixon, not happy with you. Linares and Lucky, quite angry with you. Putting in 6.3 is not good enough. That is 2 points dropped from a comfortable position. And incredibly annoying. And Notts County actually came back to win 5-4 as well. 2 late goals. So had we held on to that, we would have moved up a place. Southend also come back to draw. So it remains 17 points behind them. So yeah, playoffs dead and buried. But we have well and truly thrown away 2 points there. Well and truly thrown away 2 points. The next episode will be the final 2 games of the season, Cheltenham and Hartlepool. I imagine it's going to be pointless games, but we will see in that next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye bye.